Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those new here, hi, my name is Jenny and I'm a third year family medicine resident. So I just got back from work and I'm currently on a nephrology rotation, which just means that I see patients in the hospital specifically with nephrology. And today I was just thinking back about how I was doing videos of 24 hours in my day and just thinking about all the things that I was doing at night, waking up multiple times a night and being like tired. So I just want to show you, like, this is real life. This is what being being a mom and a doctor and a resident is all about, not sugarcoating anything. Plus, I feel like I've also learned some things being a second-time mom that will definitely help. Stop, this is mine, Wyatt.
It's mine.
No, it's mine. Please let go. Ew, you got big boogers. Now that I'm a second-time mom, I think I have a lot of tips for those struggling to get their kids to sleep at night, or even if you are waking up multiple times at night. I want to tell you about some things that can make that waking up part be a little bit better. All right, so if you are curious, then just keep on watching. It's 11:21, and the only place that it would kind of keep this guy asleep is in his little baby bouncer. It's gonna be a rough night. Why don't you want to go to sleep? So London just turned 3 months old and he's still waking up several times at night to feed, usually around 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5:30. For the past few days, I've noticed that he's been having reflux-like symptoms, like after he feeds, he'll arch his back. It's nothing serious because he is still gaining weight properly, but it's hard for him to lay flat after he feeds, so he likes to be held or lay at a slant, and that's why we're trying to sleep out here in the living room today. The couch has somewhat of a slant so that his head is higher up. I'm really reluctant to start medications in London as a vet, just because the studies have shown that starting a anti-acid in kiddos put them more at risk of bone fractures when they become children. So this is very common in babies just because the sphincter that keeps the food down in the stomach isn't fully developed yet. So just some lifestyle modifications, keeping the bed up or letting baby sleep at a slant. Mom can also try cutting out dairy in her diet if she's breastfeeding, and if you're using formula, you can try a sensitive formula. Studies have shown that burping babies don't actually help at all. It only increases the risk of spit up. So I have actually stopped trying to burp London in general. So my goal is to keep sleeping babies asleep. And so when London would get hungry, he would toss and turn a little bit, and that is when I would pick him up and nurse him. I would not change his diaper at all, just because I realized that changing him makes him really awake and it takes forever to put him back to sleep. So now if it's not a poopy diaper, if he's just wet, I will just nurse him and then put him back in his bassinet. I remember when Wyatt was a newborn and Stan would actually wake up and help me with the SNS and feeding him because he had a poor latch, and he would change his diaper. But now every time I ask Stan to change London's diaper, he is just so awake, and so I just let Stan sleep through the night. He does enough during the day, and so I let him get his rest. I personally really like Huggies diapers just because I feel like they're more thick and absorbent. He can wear one diaper all night long and it wouldn't leak through. I've tried other brands like Pampers, and in the middle of the night his gown or his pajamas would be all wet and then he'd be awake and I'd have to change him. There are special super absorbent pads that you can put in baby's diaper so that they can sleep through the night and not basically wet themselves. I forget what it's called, but you can find it on Amazon. I'll link it in the description box down below if I can find it. To keep babies asleep longer, I suggest keeping them in a tight swaddle. This is what we do in the hospital and in the NICU. This helps baby feel like they're back in the womb. And the only swaddle that I've found to work the best for London and I is the Lulu swaddles. They're super stretchy, and if you do it correctly, it's really hard for them to get out of. If swaddles are hard for you, they do sell Velcro swaddles, which keeps baby nice and snug, and that's the one we use in the hospital as well. So I don't know if this happens to any of you guys, but I leak so much, and I happen to leak through my clothes, through my nursing pad, through my bra and everything if I forget to change my nursing pad before I go to bed. And I think this is just because I'm an overproducer. This should get better the older that London gets and my milk supply becomes more regulated. But as of now, I use the lanolin nursing pads. It's the disposable ones. I remember changing it every 24 to 48 hours with Wyatt and had no issues. But I'm thinking that I probably remember this when he was a little bit older. So recently I've been leaking a lot. So just remember, try to change your pads right before bed. So I usually wake up around 6 or 6:30 and get ready for work, depending if I'm on inpatient or an outpatient rotation. Today is going to be a weekend, so I actually don't have to get up, but my body is in the natural rhythm of things, so I can't fall back asleep. I'm just going to do some test questions because honestly, the life of a working doctor mom never ends. Hi, Wyatt. You turn on the light. Good morning. Hi. Hello. Miss Mommy? You're up early. You're up early.
Ow!
Shh, baby's sleeping.
Ow!
Well, that's yours. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, your car? Well, I hope you guys learned some tips. I know it's not ideal to be waking up multiple times in the night to feed a baby, but there are some things that we can make it easier, right? So hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye guys. Bye. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye YouTube.
Bye, Jane.
Jane?
Bye.
Okay, say bye, friends.
Bye.
Friends.
Bye.
Bye, people.
Bye.
Stop. Come over here.